And how you doing, everyone? This is Reverend Jess Foglesong, in continuation of heaven. God's heavenly court is a reflection of our court system here on earth. This is part 2, the story of salvation. Let's take a look at that pertaining to our court system. The story of salvation begins here, all written in the Bible, in the Jewish Torah. But Satan protested. He accused God of giving humanity a free ride. And his affidavit read, "The human race committed a great sin and broke the laws that you, God, set up. And now you are allowing them back into the kingdom, into relationship with you. You are breaking your own laws and therefore should not be trusted. You are arbitrary, wishy-washy, favoring, and should not be the supreme ruler of heaven." Satan had a point. God's nature prevents him from breaking his own laws. But Satan was sure that he did and thought, aha, I've got him. So Satan called for a trial, a heavenly court trial. God became the defendant and Satan the accuser. But because God is the ruler, he himself is also the judge. The jury is all of his creations, his entire righteous kingdom of angels. They will also sit in the cosmic gallery as spectators and observers. Now here on earth, our court system, our own court system, is an illustration, a reflection of the ultimate court system in heaven. When we find ourselves accused of a crime, we know we did not commit. We obviously would want to defend ourselves. Therefore, we would find a good lawyer. God, with his boundless wisdom, decided to fix the problem in the only way he knows. Take up the job himself. Therefore, he would find, by coming to earth in his Son, the Christ Jesus. He understands that there is no one on earth that can follow every commandment of his laws. The job would have to be done by him. So he would come to earth as an infant. He came to earth and grew up and lived with the human race and was perfect in the eyes of his Father, as the servant described by Isaiah. He would be all that the nation of Israel would not be, the Redeemer of a lost race due to sin. And so, the heavenly trial begins. The Christ testifies and pleads his case for his Father. He states that the Father is true to his name, faithful to his promise, not arbitrary, the keeper of justice, promoter of fairness and freedom of choice, that he is God of life, of honor, of wisdom, of love. The Christ discloses his Father's true character as the all-supreme ruler of the universe and all that dwell in his kingdom. He demonstrates that anyone or group who commits or is involved in a sinful act could not partake as members of his kingdom, which is pure, divine, and totally righteous. He demonstrates this by being the Christ of God, by living on earth as a man, a God-man, and performing the many rituals that's called for as a sinless servant of God and his kingdom. By becoming the sacrificial lamb as written in the Torah, by sacrificing himself, being arrested, beaten, nailed to a cross made of a acacia tree, pierced by a spear, left to die, by defeating death and by rising again in life as the new Adam, the new representative, the mediator, just as all previous types of mediators of the human race. And by doing so, they're defeating the accuser and taking back as the new steward of the domain of earth and all that dwell on it. Human beings have been freed and will be allowed back into God's kingdom. God the Father has been vindicated and continues to be supreme ruler of his kingdom. The accuser has been found guilty as usurper and as the deceiver, and serving his temporary interim time here on earth for sentencing. He is free to influence all of mankind who decided to listen to his lies and deceptions. The verdict by the jury of heavenly court after all the evidence and testimony presented was reached. Guilty. The jury has been dismissed. The courtroom has been cleared. The defendant has been acquitted. The accuser has been confined to his cell but not completely censored. He still has power in shadowing and influencing mankind, but only for a short time. Then he will be cast into the searing fire, never to be seen or heard again. All right, very interesting message. Heavenly courtroom is reflected in the earth's court system as well. And nearly every culture, every country, no doubt here in the United States of America. So we'll stop right here. Again, Reverend Jess Foglesong from Touched by God Church. Good to see you. God's best is always for you and yours today.